All right. Hi. Hello. Welcome to the Lily Pad. My name is Lilith or Jane, whichever you prefer to call me. I don't care. I'll answer to either. So I am going to start. I don't know. Um, I guess we're gonna do a life update. First off, I am sorry if you can hear my AC running in the background. My apartment doesn't have central AC. It has um, like an AC unit, so it's constantly running. And at this point, I've gotten used to it. It doesn't bother me. But if you hear it and it bothers you, I'm sorry. I can't do anything about it. I don't really have anywhere else to film right now because you can hear it throughout my entire apartment. So yeah, so we're gonna do a little life update. Um, I think, not even I think, I know. I've made a post on my Instagram on several occasions, and I'm sure you guys at this point are sick and tired of me saying, like, fresh start, new beginnings, new life, and however many times it's happened in the last, like, I don't know, 3 years. Um, but this time, fingers crossed, things are going to be different. If you don't already know, and if you've been following me for a long time, I have moved several states away from home. Um, and I think I'm going to start sharing, not even think, I am going to start sharing more about my journey, my healing process, and how I've changed my life in, I say a month, but it's really been like a process of like manifesting shit. Um, Things that, I guess my full on, I'm sure you've all seen it, heard it, witch talk, TikTok, Instagram, and you've been seeing things about people like having their spiritual awakening. And it's been a process for a lot of people, and an ongoing process. Little tidbit about that: if you don't know what a spiritual awakening is, it's not like some woohoo, like, oh, I am enlightened and I'm Buddha now, or some hocus pocus like that. No, it's, your awakening is when you realize that the life that you've been living is like a complete lie. I wouldn't say a lie, but you start waking up to the things and the patterns, and you start questioning the things that you do or that you've always done your entire life, why you do it, how it's affected you from your career, your love life, your living situation, you know, friendships, relationships. But yeah, I'm going to just start. I don't know what video will come next. I guess whatever feels appropriate, whatever my intuition tells me that I need to share. So if you're watching this and we haven't met, hi. If we have met, hi. But yeah, so little, I don't even know where to start at this point. I'm sure we'll get to know each other through these videos. I'm pretty positive I have links to all my social media at the bottom somewhere in the description. But my username across Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, hopefully at some point for YouTube. I think I can change my username once I reach like 100 subscribers. But it's all livewire_Lilith. I am going to share bits and pieces of my healing process, maybe at some point all of my healing process, my traumas that I've experienced, how I've worked through them, how I've learned to cope with them in healthier manners than I did in the past, my experiences with relationships, patterns that I saw in myself, in friends and family, and basically what I did to improve my life and to change my circumstances and not be weighed down by old baggage. Um, so yeah, whoever's watching this and you're interested in learning how I've done things, little disclaimer here. I know every single person's journey and path different, entirely different. So some of the things that I share are based off of my experiences, and it may not work for you, and it just might. All I can say is try it. If you've tried every other which way and it's not working for you, you can try it my way or how I did things. Also, tidbit, I am starting to offer tarot readings. I do tarot, intuitive tarot readings. I have been doing them for about 3 years now, mostly for myself, for friends, for family, and I've gotten pretty good feedback from most people. So, you know, if you're interested in a tarot reading or an oracle reading or something like that, or some type of advice, guidance, if you have questions, and if I feel like I have the experience to give advice, I will try to answer it the best of my ability. I try to not be biased, because again, I know like not everyone's experiences are going to be the same. And I learned that through my own experience, because I was seeing people achieve different points of, I guess, achievement or success in my brain, and I would try to mimic that, and it wouldn't work for me because I'm like, that's just not who I am. So a little bit more about me, if you don't already know. Of course, we know social media is social media, and you only see what you see. So there's a lot about me that you guys don't know, or and those of you who have been following me for a long time, like I was married in 2014. I was divorced in 2017. I married really, really young, and I learned a lot of hard lessons through that. What else? I've worked in retail for almost over 10 years now. I actually currently work in a metaphysical shop, which is awesome. I'm learning so much more. Learn as much as you can. That doesn't mean you have to go to doesn't mean you have to go to school or anything like that. Hold on one second. My cat's getting into my crystals that I just got today. This is Morgana. She's my firstborn. She'll be 6 this year. Anyways, but yeah. Little bits and traumas and experiences and all that fun stuff. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do it yet, but I think I'll make like maybe one video focusing on my healing process and kind of what started it, and how I kind of went about it and tried to navigate it. Healing isn't always easy, but it's possible, and I just want to be able to help you guys shed some light on things that in areas that you might feel stuck in. So when I say I do intuitive tarot readings, my basic, what I do right now anyways, I'm sure it'll change as I like grow and progress, but typically is I just do general readings. If you have a topic that concerns you, you can tell me. I focus on you, your username or your name, whatever information that I have, focus on you. I will sometimes, typically I'll pull crystals first that I feel drawn to, and then I'll lay out cards. I always do like a minimum of at least 3 cards, so I have like a good idea, and then I typically will pull a few more like clarifiers, or like I usually ask, because most of the time someone that comes to me, they'll have like some type of block or obstacle that they're trying to work through. So I'll pull like a clarifier, like what can you work through, or what is it that you can focus on to get past that. I can kind of like, I don't know how to put it into words, but yeah, it's a feeling that I get in my intuition, my body, my brain, my things tell me things, and I will let you know what I'm feeling. Typically, it's pretty spot on from what I've heard. Of course, I don't know everything. I can only somewhat, quote unquote, guess from what my feelings tell me. And that's something that I've had to really work on doing to connect more with myself as I've been going through my healing journey. But yeah, so that's what I do now. I may or may not continue cosplaying. I know I've stated this so many times. I just don't have the time to do it right now, and I really want to focus more on being able to offer something of more value. So while I can cosplay and I can dress up, which I love to do, I've always loved to do it, I love expressing myself, and I know that brings a lot of joy to myself, and I get people that come to me all the time that are just like, I love your fashion, I love your boots, I love your hair, and I'm like, yeah, cool, awesome, you can do it too. I'm really trying to focus more on empowering other people, empowering you guys to be able to be your true, authentic self, to speak more freely, to step outside of your comfort zone, and do things that you thought that you could never do, because I know it's possible. I've done it. It takes work, but if you are dedicated to it and you want to do it badly enough, trust me, you can most definitely get through it and get it done. But now I'm at the point of like, okay, so surface stuff is fun, but I want to do more. So if I can shed some light and help somebody work through a really difficult, situation, like I don't do the healer, I don't do the healing for you. For those of you who see people posting things of like energy healing and like Reiki healing and all this stuff, and just, that's cool. Like, if you want to have somebody else step in and help out with that, that's cool, that's fine, I'm not going to judge. But for me, and on my journey, what's helped me the most is the person that cared enough about me to tell me, hey, like, this is your situation. I'm not going to fix it for you, and I'm not going to tell you exactly how to fix it, but I'm going to empower you to do the research, get the knowledge, get the experience, or whatever it may be, to kind of figure it out on your own. And when it first started for me, I was very, very frustrated. The ego was fighting and kicking and screaming. But at some point you get past it, and you just kind of observe it. I can't really explain it, and it's not one of those things that I can like tell you and you like, oh, okay, that makes sense. No, you actually have to like experience it to get it. I don't know. But yeah, that's all I have for now. I will do my best to try to get at least like one video out a week. At the moment I work like, since I've just moved. So about my move also, I guess I'll do like a video specifically on the move, and what triggered it, and the chain of events that followed, and everything. Life's weird, but life is better. Life gets better with experience. You live, you learn. Live, laugh, love. I hope I don't get flagged for that, if that's something that's like trademarked, or I don't know. But yeah, I think I'm gonna stop now. I think we're at a good stopping point. So I will see you guys next week, maybe. That is my commitment to you, is to get at least one video out a week, depending on my free time. But yeah, hope you guys are having a good weekend. May you guys get a lot of good vibes and are very abundant and loved. And if you're going through something difficult right now, I know a couple of my friends and people at work are like going through things and shedding their layers of gunk. So if that's what you're going through and it's been rough, buddy, I feel you. Just know my heart goes out to you. My DMs are open for questions, comments, concerns. Please keep it civil, and if you want to say hi, say hi. But I get messages periodically, and I'm just like, if you want to talk, let's just do it. But yeah. Bye.